Right folks, welcome back everybody. Thank you for stopping by and having taken a look at my video. I know it's been a while since I put up a video, but yeah, I'm happy to be back. There's just not really been much to video, to be honest. The whole of January I've just been loading grain lorries and hedge trimming, and you've seen all that before, so, and if you haven't, go back and watch some of the old videos, there's loads of them. So yeah, I took the hedge cutter off yesterday, and as you can see I've got a Richard Weston trailer on the back, 18 tonner. We're doing some muck cart from farm 3 to farm 2, so it's about a 6 mile, or sort of like a 12 mile round trip. Might even be 13 actually. It's quite a trek. I haven't finished all my hedge trimming. I have still got hedge cutting to do. We've got till the end of February to get it done, so I've still got a fair bit of time yet. It's the Thursday the 27th of January right now, so I thought I'd just make a bit of a end of month video as it's January. Once in the spring, once things get busy, it's much easier to make videos when I'm busy. I have still got hedge cutting to get on with, but I've just taken it off for a few days whilst cut some muck. The ground is dry, as you probably all know, so yeah, it's a good opportunity to come and tip in the field. I don't think we've barely had any rain all month, to be honest. A few spits and spots. Very dry for January. I'm sure it will make up for it at some point, probably when I get the drill out the shed. So this is the first time I've been up here in ages, and this is the winter barley out here. Eric's here too, by the way. Say hello, Eric. Say hello to the camera. Eric's fine. So yeah, this winter barley, it's the first time I've been up here in ages. I've just noticed there's loads of yellow patches out there. So we'll have to get the agronomist to have a look at that. Hopefully it's not BYDV. We did spray it with insecticide to kill the aphids, but yeah, we'll have to get the agronomist to have a look. And you see there's one right there, look, just loads of little yellow patches all over it. I have taken a couple of little bits of video throughout the month. We had one of the grain lorries. It was a V8 Scania, so I got a little bit of video of that. I'll put that on in a bit. It sounded bloody awesome. You got like 4 exhaust, Russell Farms it was. Yeah, you've got 4 exhaust pipes, 2 going up the back of the cab and 2 coming out the side. You could hear him roaring up the road. Rev him up. Sounds like a So I did actually clean the windows this morning. I didn't have time to wash the whole tractor, but I washed the windows. Oh, now we're meeting a lorry. But yeah, the roads are all pretty damp at the moment. The council have put so much grit and salt on them. They're yeah, all pretty wet. The roads are wetter than the fields, I think. Damper. So my random thought of the week, this week anyway, I have a lot of random thoughts, but it's probably just me being a bit pedantic, right? But why do people call a pivot steer loader or like a loading shovel, why do they call it a wheeled loader? It does bug me, because every time it makes me think, why are you calling it a wheeled loader? All loaders have wheels. So apart from obviously like a skid steer that has tracks, all loaders have wheels. So I don't know, you let me know what you think. It's like I say, it's probably just me being pedantic, but I don't know. Some people call them payloaders as well, don't they? But I think that's more of an American thing, like loading like pay dirt in quarries and gold mining and things like that. It turned out a nice sunny afternoon actually. The old barley's been looking good. Looks a lot better when the sun's out. It's yeah, I just walked out there because I wanted to take a photograph, and yeah, it's so dry out there. It's like spring. It's cold, but it's dry. Feels like we should be putting some fertiliser on or going drilling or something. It won't be long anyway. I wouldn't be surprised if there's probably already some people getting some early spring barley in, or even winter wheat. I think you can drill winter wheat up till the end of January. It won't be long now, and then I won't know which way to turn. I'll be trying to do drilling, spraying, fertilising, everything. I don't know how well you can see me, but I have just loaded up. Well, I just got loaded up with the last load of the day. We've had a pretty good day. We've done 6 loads each, so not bad for a day. 12 loads, going 13-mile round trip. And you see me LED lights flashing up against the hedges. I'm really pleased with them actually. But then I'm also pleased that I can switch them off as well on the button. Just press this button on my key ring and they're off. And then they're on. Whoa. Oh, he's found the bottom. So up at Farm 1, as part of the renovations going on some of the old farm buildings, they're digging out the old pond. I'm pretty sure Dad said there's flint in the bottom of there. Yeah, Dad said the last time that got dug out was 1946 when they had the drought. I'll show you it when it's done. Well, that's good timing. Over lunchtime I left the store running, air sweeping out the bins into the reception pit, and yeah, it looks like I got up just in time. It looks like they've dug all the pond out. I think they're going to put a liner in it and like an overflow pipe sort of thing. It takes all the runoff water off the yard. Back when we was kids and used to live here on the farm, and it used to be a proper pond, we used to build rafts and float them on there. Rafts, and I seem to remember we had a dinghy at one point as well. It was just me and my two brothers. There was a couple of kids that lived in the farmhouse as well. We used to play with them. But yeah, it was just sort of, used to just entertain ourselves. We had a tree house up in that tree there, in that old chestnut tree. Not like kids these days. My kids just want to play computer games, not build rafts. I think the builders must be on the lunch break. I'm up at farm 2. And yeah, they've been digging a bit more out the pond this morning, which I shall show you. Pond update. It's looking good. Whoa. It's going to be a pretty big old pond. It's going to be pretty deep. I think my dad wants to put his fish in there when it's done. Alright, so this video is going to be... What's the button for the gate? This video is going to be a little bit back to front because it's actually Wednesday afternoon right now and I'm just about to go back. I'm at farm 2, just going back to farm 1. I'm going to go and take the hedge cutter off and get the tractor ready for muck cart. And you've probably already just seen muck cart, so a little bit back to front, but I just thought, as I'm giving you an update on the pond, I will do this bit at the end. I think I need new mirror as well. Hopefully you can just get the mirror glass and not have to get the whole electric mirror because it's all smashed up. Alright, morning folks. It's the next day now, Friday morning. We're going to do a bit of maintenance before we get going. I've just checked the oil, coolant, both the oils and the coolant. That's all fine. Yeah, we're going to put some diesel in it. There's a dog somewhere. I've just taken the dog for a walk, so he's alright. So I went home and yeah, we're doing the maintenance this morning. Alright, next job, just going to quickly wash the windows. There's no point in washing the whole tractor because it's just going to get filthy again from the roads. But if the sun comes out, I won't be able to see out the windows, so we'll just give them a quick wipe down. As you can see, I left my trailer loaded last night, so first thing I've got to do is go and tip in the field. It just made sense to have one trailer empty first thing and one loaded, so we're not both in the yard being loaded at the same time. So I've had a few people asking about John Deere overalls, like the ones that I'm wearing, where to get them from. So I got these overalls when we got the new tractor from the local dealer. That's where you normally get them from. But I was told that they have stopped making them. I'm not sure, because these are actually Dickies. This is actually a Dickies boiler suit that's printed in John Deere green. And I was told that they're stopping making them. Whether Dickies are stopping making them or John Deere are stopping selling them in, I don't know. But John Deere are actually bringing out their own ones at some point, but I'm not sure when, so look out for them. That's what I was told anyway. It's foggy up here this morning. It's surprising how different the weather can be 6 miles apart, but it is. It's frosty as well. Oh, I hate, we've got a lot of weight on one side of the trailer, and the trailer's leaning a little bit. Gives me the creeps. I'm just going to double check my hitch. Make sure that's locked in. I remember at college someone went and tipped the slurry trailer and it wasn't hooked in properly. And I think it went through the back window. Come up and went through the back window. Right, so we're just getting loaded up off the pad now. We've done 2 cow sheds this morning, and now there's loads of muck on the pad, so we're loading off of there. It's all heavy stuff though. Wait there, right? I'm just going to show you this bull crush. I'm pretty sure it's for sale, so if anyone wants a bull crush, send me an email. It's a Bateman. It's got pallet tine slots at the bottom, so you can move it around. It's got an extension on the back where you can put bars in, obviously to stop an animal going backwards. I don't know what this wheel does here. Yeah, looks all in good condition. It's not bent or anything. Seems to have a hydraulic pump there for doing something, maybe something to do with the yoke. I'm not really sure, but yeah, if you anyone wants a used bull crush, send us an email. Well, that is a heavy load of muck right there off the pad. That's some wet old stuff. We'll have to go a bit steady, I think. It's a shame we haven't got a weighbridge, so because it would be quite cool to see how much weight in muck you can get in the trailer. Some cows in there, look, minding their own business. Oh, that's the bull crush, the new one. I don't think there was anything wrong with the old one. They just bought a new one. And then in that cow shed right there, Stockman Bill's in there bedding up. Little pigeons are eating the turnips. That's the last field, that is. Last field of turnips on the farm. Simon bought a whole load of stock, what they called store lambs, that's it. A whole load of store lambs. I think they went for about, well, there's 40 hectares, 50, about 110 hectares of turnips they went through. Alright, so I'm just going to go and tip my last load now, and then we'll be done for the day. We've done another 12, we might have even done more than 12 loads today actually. We might have done 14, so we've done sort of between 24 and 26 loads in 2 days. 13-mile round trip, so can't complain at that. We're going to carry on Monday on this job. We're not going to do any at the weekend because there's some other things going on. So yeah, we will resume on Monday with the muck cart, but this is going to be the end of this video because I want to upload it at the weekend. It's going to be a bit of an end of the month video, and hopefully I'll make some new ones in February if there's anything going on. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. Hopefully it all made sense, because obviously I mixed in some older bits of footage, well, not that old, but some older bits of footage from earlier on in the month. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it, hopefully it made sense, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.